Hello everyone! Today I suggest you discover how to destroy the world in three ideologies with Rüben Ostlund Triangle of Sadness, Palme in 2022. The title immediately introduces the idea of three ideologies that test the limits of the characters. Indeed, the variation of this geometric figure is present throughout the film. So we have the love triangle with Carl, Yaya, and Abigail, the triangle of madness with the captain who's always drunk, the passenger who wants non-existent souls to be cleaned, and the passenger who wants the crew to enjoy the trip. But we also have the triangle of enrichment, composed by the models Karl and Yaya, the Russians who get rich thanks to fertilizers, and the senior weapons manufacturers. And finally, we have the triangle of perdition, with fashion first, then the disastrous cruise that ends with the shipwreck on a deserted island. From the very first scene, capitalist ideology is strongly criticized. Indeed, a journalist has fun changing the expression of the models depending on the brand they are posing for. If it's an affordable brand, they can smile, but for a luxury one, they have to scowl at the consumer. This shows that a facial expression validates the value of a product, but also that wealth is associated without shame with contempt. Capitalism is shown through the lens of illusion and inequalities. The fashion world is interested, moreover, because the wage disparities are reversed. Indeed, a man earns 3 times less than a woman. The scene of the meal confronts two new ideologies. Communism, represented by Karl, who wants to share the bill, and socialism, represented by Yaya, who sees herself as a trophy woman, obliged to save in case her career comes to an end. The beauty of the protagonist is their currency, and it is interesting to note that their ideologies are called into question in the second part of the film as they trade their image for a luxury cruise. They even push it further by ordering food for free solely to take photographs. Thus, for material pleasures, capitalism quickly corrupts their morality. The notion of love and romance are destroyed by the acceptance of these ideologies. Karl and Yaya go from one unresolved argument to another. Apart from jealousy and disrespect, no feelings are present. Yet Karl, who claims to be a romantic, inquires about the price of wedding rings. Is the woman then nothing to him than a mere trophy? One of the most comical scenes of the film takes place in the middle of a storm. While most of the passengers are vomiting in all directions, even causing the toilets to overflow, the captain, who is in a state of intoxication, debates with the Russian oligarch about the virtues of capitalism as opposed to communism. The elite is so obsessed with its ideas that it is not even aware of real problems. The staging winks at Titanic, the ship not leaking water but oozing excrement and vomit from everywhere. In the middle of this disaster, the captain and the Russian oligarch cannot help but add to the general confusion by cheerfully announcing that the ship is sinking. And they are not far from the truth, as pirates take the opportunity to destroy the ship. So the limits of capitalism are reached. Through accumulation, this ideology brings chaos and causes its own annihilation. But few survivors find themselves on a deserted island. The roles are reversed because money is of no use anymore. The head of the toilets, Abigail, who proves to be the most useful as she knows how to fish and make a fire, establishes herself as the new leader. She implements a totalitarian socialist regime by controlling the means of production and distribution of food, and in turn grants herself with privileges. So hunger and isolation reveal the animality of the survivors. By interest, Carl copulates with Abigail, while a businessman relentlessly strikes a donkey on the head with a stone in order to be able to eat. The final discovery of a door, surely leading to a luxury hotel at the other side of the island, is an extension of the yacht, a means of reconnecting with capitalism. And now it is Abigail's turn to be tested. Will she be able to fight her own interest? The final trial highlights humanity's inability to detach from this ideological triangle, and therefore the inability to free itself from sadness.